Hello everyone and welcome to today's Kung Fu session. So today and over the following weeks we're going to be focusing on something called square basics. So these are a sequence of movements which help you with your fundamentals. They're going to help you with your stances, with your coordination and your footwork. And we have 8 of them all together. So as we go through the weeks we're going to be learning each sequence step by step. And they're going to get harder and harder each week. So this week is more based at beginner level, and you just need to follow along. So in this session, I'm going to show you the directions of the movement that you're going to be working in. And then as the weeks go on, we're going to be focused more on practicing the actual movements and practicing them together. Okay, so let's just do a very quick stretching warm-up for this session. We're not going to do too much warm-up, but yeah, we'll just open up our joints to start with. Okay, so if you just do this Gong Bu stretch, so we're going to be doing this in our first sequence, so it's really important that we get this posture correct. So for this one, you need to bend your front knee and keep your back leg straight, okay? And you're just going to push down your hip at the back, okay? And do 5 times, okay? Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good, okay? And change to the other side, okay? Keep your back leg straight and your front knee bent. I'm going to push down. Okay, let's do this together. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, very good. Our next stance we're going to do is going to open up your hips. So I just want you to rotate your hips around, like this in a big circle around. Okay, and then change the other direction. And the next stance we're going to do is called a Ma Bu stance or horse riding stance. So we're going to open up our legs to be able to sit down in this stance a lot easier. So what I want you to do is just keep your feet outside your hip width, and then you're going to bend your knees down. I want you to grab hold of your feet like this and just sink your hip to the floor. Okay, and you're just going to hold in this position for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now stand up holding onto your feet. Okay, then squat down again. And then up. And then one last time down. And then up. Okay, very good. So you can practice doing our Ma Bu position because we're going to be practicing this in a second. So what I want you to do is I just want you to bend your knees. So keep your feet facing parallel, like this, and just a little bit wider than your hip. And then what I want you to do, it doesn't matter what you do with your hands for now, so you just put them on your hip. I want you to bend your knees, so your knees are 90-degree angles. You're going to bend your knees down and try to keep your back straight. So for now, just put your arms in front of you like this so you can hold up your back into a straight position. And this is called a Ma Bu. Then from this position, I want you to change from Ma Bu. I want you to turn your left foot out. Yes, you're turning it out so the foot is facing away from you. So from here, turn the left foot out. And then from here, I want you to push your back leg straight. So this is changing from this Ma Bu position into Gong Bu. Yeah? Okay, now go back to your Ma Bu position. And you do it on the other side. So you're going to change from Ma Bu, turn your foot out, and then push your back leg straight. Yeah? Okay, and then again. So Ma Bu, change to Gong Bu, change to Ma Bu, change to Gong Bu. Okay, good. Okay, relax. So for these square basic movements, you're going to be literally moving around in a square. You're going to be practicing the set movement, and then you're going to be doing it in a square, like in all 4 sides and direction. So when we say we're doing it, I just want you to show you the direction we're going to be doing it. So first, you'll be doing it going along, yeah? So moving to the left. You'll move to the left first. You'll do two towards the left, and then you'll take an angle this way. So going back. So it's like a box. So you're going along first, and then you'll go towards the back. And then from here, you'll then go towards the left. So you're always moving to the left, and then again to the left, and then you'll be back to where you started. Okay, so this will make more sense in a second, okay, when we do the movements together. So the first movement we're going to do is a Ma Bu Gumbo punch, which is what you've done in a lot of your basics anyway when you first learned your Wu Bu Chuan. You've done this Ma Bu Gumbo punch. Okay, so I'm going to show you the movement. I'm going to show you the movement first. I'm going to show you in all 4 directions so you can see what it looks like. And then we're going to break it down step by step. Okay, so from here. Okay. And then breathe in, and then out. Okay, so you can see this movement moves around in a circle. Every week we're going to be doing a different movement. Okay, so let's break this movement down step by step. So from here you're going to start with your feet together, and then you're going to step out into a Ma Bu position, and your fists are going to come up to the side of your body. Okay, so from here to the side. From this position, you're then going to change into that Gong Bu position, and then you're going to punch forward with your right hand. Yeah, so with your right hand, okay? So from here, Yibei, Ma Bu, then straight into 1. Yeah? Now from here, I'm just going to show you your footwork. So from here, you're going to do something called a Zheng Jiao. So it's like a stamp. So with your front leg, you're going to stamp on the floor. Yeah, so from here, stamp. Then you're going to turn, and you're going to put your right leg behind the back of your knee. This is called a Kuo Tui. Yeah, it's like a passing movement. So from this gumbo position, you're going to stamp, put the right knee behind the back of your leg, into your Ma Bu, and then into Gong Bu. Yeah. Okay, try that again. So from your Ma Bu position, Ma Bu, change to Gong Bu, Zheng Jiao, Ma Bu, Gong Bu. So this sequence of movements is going to move along. You're going to change leg and do it in all directions. Okay, so and again. Okay, you ready? So Ma Bu, into Gong Bu, into Zheng Jiao, Kuo Tui, Ma Bu, Gong Bu. Okay, so we're gonna, every single side that you do it in, you're gonna do it 2 times on each side. Yeah? So how do you do the next movement? Okay, so you've done the first one, so from here, you've done the first movement. Yeah. 1, stamp, Ma Bu, Gong Bu. Okay, so that's kind of 2 movements already. Then you're gonna change direction. So from here, you're then going to move to the left. But you always need to stamp your front foot first, yeah? So stamp, Kuo Tui, Ma Bu, Gong Bu, stamp, Kuo Tui, Ma Bu, Gong Bu. Okay? Now this time we're going to be moving to the left again. Yeah? So you're going to always stamp your front foot. So stamp, Kuo Tui, Ma Bu, Gong Bu. Obviously we need to do it 2 times, so stamp, Kuo Tui, Ma Bu, Gong Bu. Last direction, so we need to complete this square. So we've gone 1, 2, 3. Now we need to go back to where you came from. So from here, yeah, you guessed it, you're going to stamp your front foot. So Zheng Jiao, Kuo Tui, Ma Bu, Gong Bu. And because you do it 2 times, you do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you can imagine when you practice these fundamentals, they're really important for all of your forms. So if you keep practice, it's really good actually in the current climate because we don't have much space to move in. So actually this is just something you can practice in your bedroom or somewhere. If you've got a small space to practice in, you can just keep doing the movement round and round over and over again in a small space, okay? So we're going to show you the footwork again, and then I'm going to show you the hands. The hands are very easy, they're just punching forward. And then we're going to put the 2 together, okay? So just the footwork. So from here again, don't worry about your hands this time, okay? So Ma Bu, then Gong Bu, that's number 1. That's the first movement, okay? 2, Zheng Jiao, Gong Bu. Now we're going to the left. So we Zheng Jiao the front foot, here, Ma Bu, and Gong Bu. Zheng Jiao, Gong Bu. Now we're moving to the next line, yeah? So from here, we're gonna Zheng Jiao, Kuo Tui, Ma Bu, Gong Bu. Zheng Jiao, Kuo Tui, Ma Bu, Gong Bu. And that's it, you've got the next one, the final one. You need to Zheng Jiao the front, Kuo Tui, Ma Bu, Gong Bu. Zheng Jiao, Kuo Tui, Ma Bu, Gong Bu. Okay, good. So this is the 4 directions for your square, yeah, to make a square. Now what we need to do is to add in your fist movement, your hand movement. Remember, each week is going to get a little bit more tricky, so the more you practice this direction, then when we come to do the other movements, it's going to be a lot easier. Okay, so from here we'll do the hand movements next. So from here we go into Ma Bu. You're going to bring your hands back to your waist in fist. So this is like a Chuan, fist, to your waist. So, you ready? Okay, from this position, you're going to punch with your right hand towards the left. Yeah? So just make sure that you drive your fist with your stance pushing forward. Okay? Then the next movement, you need to keep your fist where it is. You're going to Zheng Jiao with the front leg. So Zheng Jiao, keep your hand where it is. Tuck that foot behind your knee. Turn into Ma Bu. So your hand is still out in this position. And then from here, you're going to then turn into Gong Bu. And then another punch. Okay? So we'll just do that again. Yeah, we'll just do that again and just make sure you've got it really clear in your mind the movements that you're doing, okay? So again, from this position, step out, Ma Bu. 1, Gong Bu punch. Okay, 2, Zheng Jiao, Ma Bu, Gong Bu punch. Yeah? Okay, one more time. Before we start to do it in all the directions, just make sure that you've got your body positioning right and your arms correct as well, yeah? So you're punching forward from your waist. You're punching forward like this. Make sure your elbows bend. Yeah, you're punching forward like this position. Yeah. And then when you move forward, you just keep your arms straight and then you'll turn your legs. Yeah, okay, let's try again. So from here, you ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. One more time, and then we'll start to move it around. Okay, ready? From here. This time you can, once you've got your positioning, now you can start to use a little bit more power, yeah? You can use a bit more power, a bit more speed, okay? So from here, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so once you finish this movement, now you need to change your direction. So you've finished, you've done your 2 movements going forward, and now you're always moving to the left. Yeah? So let's start again, just not to confuse you, okay? So from here, again, you ready? So 1, 2, punch. Okay, so from here, you're gonna Zheng Jiao again. You're always Zheng Jiao with the front leg, yeah? So you're gonna Zheng Jiao, and where your arm is, you're gonna face the direction where your arm is. So from here, you're gonna Zheng Jiao. Yeah, can you see your arm is still facing forward? Now you're gonna face to the left. You're gonna punch to the left. Punch. Then from here, traveling in the direction that your fist is, you're gonna carry on. So, stab, leave your arm out. Leave your arm out. And then from here, Gong Bu punch. Okay, so now we're gonna carry on. So we're gonna carry on moving to the left. Keep your arm out. Yeah, from here, you're gonna Zheng Jiao, Kuo Tui. So your arm is facing out in front of you, and now you're gonna change to Gong Bu punch. So this hand, you need to make sure when you turn, that this comes back to your waist. Yeah, so from here, you need to make sure it comes back to your waist here. Okay? Then you're gonna carry on. So from here, then you're gonna stab, leave your arm out, Ma Bu, Gong Bu punch. Then the last two movements, moving to the left again. So from here, you're going to stamp, keep your arm out in front, then Gong Bu punch. And then from here, the last movement, stamp, your arm is still in front, then Gong Bu punch. And then to finish, because this is a traditional movement, from here, you're going to bring your feet up, parallel, drop your hands down, breathe in, and breathe out. So when you breathe in, you're going to bring your hands up like this, so your palms are facing up. And when you breathe out, you're going to breathe out through your mouth. And you're going to imagine sending all your chi, all your energy back to your center. Yeah, in Chinese they call it your dantian. Yeah, so you can imagine using your yi, your mind intention, to bring your energy back to your center. Okay, good. Wow, we managed to cover the first square basics in 20 minutes. Brilliant. So there are lots of different ways that you can train this. So there are many, many different ways, and I'm gonna show you next week some more traditional methods with this particular movement that you can use to train your upper body strength. Because doing the movement is okay, but you need to make sure that you get your stances low. You need to make sure you get power in your movement. You've got coordination and timing and speed and accuracy and all of those amazing things, okay? So let's try again. Let's do the movement again. We'll go through it a couple more times, and then we'll finish off with a nice sort of breathing meditation to finish with, okay? Okay, so this is the first square basic one. So, back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and stop. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, good. So that might have been a little bit fast, that movement. We do it again, maybe too fast. We do it again, we'll slow it down. Just make sure that when you do it, you've got all of your accuracy right from your footwork. Sometimes when you're doing it in front of a camera, you can't, or you're copying in front of your TV, it's difficult for you to see whether you're actually physically doing the movements correct. So maybe you can record yourself doing it, and then you can look back on yourself to see if you've got your body shape in the right position. Okay, so we'll just do it again, we'll try again, and do it a bit slower this time. Okay, maybe not so much power, just working on the accuracy of the movement. Okay, ready? So, Yibei, Ma Bu. 2, Gong Bu punch. Zheng Jiao, Ma Bu. Gong Bu punch. Go, so keep your arm where it is. Zheng Jiao, Gong Bu. Go, Zheng Jiao, Kuo Tui, Ma Bu, Gong Bu punch. And then again, changing direction. So go 1, 2. Okay, and the last time, moving towards the left again. Go 1, 2. And then breathing in. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, good. I hope you found that easy to follow. If not, you can always take the video and rewind it and keep practicing it over and over again. Okay, good. Let's just relax our legs to finish. Remember, we've got quite a few to come, and they get more and more complicated as they go along. So if you can, for your homework this week, try to practice this square basic, and then next week you'll have a new one to learn. Okay, good. Okay, so let's just take 3 deep breaths in to finish with. Let's breathe in and out. And again, breathe in and out. And last time, breathe in and out. Okay, very good. Okay, well done guys. I hope you've enjoyed this session and we will see you next week with our next square basic. If you want to find out more information about our classes, you can always go online to our website. Please send us your comments. Let us know how you're getting on, if you're enjoying it. And maybe you could even show us some of your videos as well and see how you're getting on at home. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Shaka, class finish.